Hello, my dear friends. This is Reverend Ken Wilcox of the Center for Spiritual Living here at beautiful St. Augustine, Florida. So, last week my talk was on love. And our teaching has some really interesting ideas about love. First of all, we don't believe that God is loving. We believe God is love itself. And so, when we're choosing to express love in our lives, we're expressing God. We are living God in the physical plane. Now, we also have a very interesting formula of how we can bring more love into our lives. If you want more love in your life, all you have to do is to be more loving, loving to yourself, to those around you, to the planet, to the animals, and to the birds and nature. If you are more loving, Spirit will provide you more love. Now, here's the catch, because there's always a catch. You don't get to dictate how the love shows up in your life or how it looks in your life. You put your love out there and it will come back in some form or other. Now, it may not be Prince Harry, but it will be love. I remember I had a dear friend in Atlanta, and she lost her husband. Her children had grown and had left Atlanta, and she wanted companionship. For months and months, we did prayer work for her to find her a new companion. And some showed up, some were close, others not close at all. But eventually, nobody really fit the bill for her. Now, in the meantime, her oldest daughter had gotten pregnant and had two little boys. The little boys came into life with a special medical condition, nothing life-threatening, but something that needed to be addressed. And all of a sudden, this woman became the expert on this condition. She read up on it, she studied it, she found out the best doctors and the best treatment to go to. She made sure these two little guys got the best start they could get. And of course, as they grew up and became 2 and 3 years old, they became the center of her life. It's all she could talk about. She would visit them. They lived 3 or 4 hours away from Atlanta. She visited them as much and as often as she could. Now, it so happened that on one of her trips, her Mercedes broke down out in the hinterlands of Georgia, and she had to get it towed to the local Mercedes dealership. And while she was there, the mechanic that was working on it, she struck up a conversation with him, and soon realized that they had a lot in common. So you see where this is headed. He became the man of her life. But you see what she had to do. As long as she was focused on getting that particular love in her life, she had built up this energetic energy. Her want had become so strong, it had created a barrier for the love coming into her life. Once she shifted her attention on another form of love in her life, it opened up a channel so that that perfect love could come to her. We always have the opportunity to be more loving in our lives. And Spirit's desire is to all us, with how much we are loved. And when we choose to be loving, Spirit will open up the storehouses of heaven and rain down blessings upon us. We are here to be awed with how much God loves us. This is the truth in your life today. It's the truth in mine. And so it is.